Today, I decided to stream myself playing Fall Guys until I got my first win. Even with no experience, I did not think this would take long. After all, this is a kid's game. But I was wrong. This is a game of mental warfare, where only the mentally strong have a chance to fight against all odds and claim a crown. I was ignorant on what I was getting into, but still determined to declare victory over all enemies, near and far. At the beginning, I was just a child, enjoying the game for the first time, gaining a false sense of confidence in my own abilities in this game. Easy. We're through. Qualified. I'm insane at this game. I'm actually so good. But I did not realize one of the biggest opponents would be myself. Between levels, I am a button masher, which is my polite way of saying I have ADHD. What I didn't realize is that you can press B to pull up the exit menu, and if you instantly press A right after, you quit the game. No. So I just accidentally quit. So let's do that again. I first came in and I didn't even give myself a chance. But my stupidity did not discourage me. I still believed this challenge would take no time at all. In just my third attempt, I made it to the final level, but my lack of knowledge on how these games work came through and I fell into the slime. This dude's a maniac. No! After another hour of battling, I finally made it back to the final round. But again, I was thrown another curveball with a level I had not seen before, and death was imminent. No! That was winnable, but my positive attitude had not wavered yet, and I followed that up with another final round, only to see myself back at the home screen in seconds. I died. We are now 2 hours in, and I still feel like I can pull this off, but the game starts to fight back, throwing a few punches back at me. I went through that. I swear, I went through that. I checked the tape. Check the tape on that. Let's head into the instant replay booth to take a look at that one. See, I go through the hoop, but my number stays at 13. I'm getting fleeced out here. But that's not the only thing that happened to me. I get through the first level, and then the game crashes on me. If that happens later on, I'm going to respectfully, I mean this in the most respectful way, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I thought nothing of this for the time being, but keep this in mind for later. 3 hours in, and I find myself back in the final round, only to be given the worst option I could possibly have. No surprise here, but I don't have the talent on the rotating ring of hexagons to stay up. But yet again, when I get hot, and I return to the final level in my next attempt, and yet again, I find myself just falling short of the crown. Fuck! Oh, we were so close. I was in second place, probably. He just killed himself? 4 hours in, and my lifelong loft issues have crept into my mind and were brought on full display in the final level. I'm cutting a little too close though, aren't I? What? No! We now find ourselves 6 hours into this extravaganza, and I start to question some of the basic truths this world currently has. Does the Pope actually shit in the woods? Is the bear Catholic? There was nothing that wasn't being questioned at this time, but there was still a game to win, and I had finally made it to the final level. The objective was simple: find your way through the maze to grab the crown. I used my enemies to my advantage to find the best path, and right when the crown was in my grasp... No! No! My loft issues came through. 8 hours in, and morale has gotten low. I have found myself exiting early from many attempts, and the face of this creature is starting to piss me off. Every time we lose, he gets all excited about the inconsequential prizes that we have won. These awards mean nothing. There is only one that means everything. You remember how just a few hours into this challenge, the game decided to fight back against me? Well, at this point, those memories were done and dusted, but the seeds had been planted, and when I finally got to the final stage, right when I was most vulnerable, the unthinkable happened. Where is everybody? I won. But where is everybody? My game crashed. Oh no. What happened? What am I supposed to do? This can't be real. My game broke. Do I lose? If I lose because of this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Let's see what happens. What the fuck? Now 10 hours in, and the game has not been kind to me. Repeatedly, I have been beaten and sent off in the most unforgiving ways, but yet my eyes remain forward, determined to get the win I was searching for. It was the final level, the hexagon drop, where I found my best opportunity yet. I have to go down here. Can I make that jump? That's the jump of a lifetime. No! That loss still haunts me to this day, giving me nightmares every time I crawl into bed. But we keep moving ahead, questioning all forms of reality around me. At one point, I even questioned the reality of this game, convincing myself that none of this was real, just a figment of my own imagination. So I took a shot of vodka, slapped myself in the face, and got back to work. 11 hours in, and it's my first final round since the nightmare of the Tower of Hexagons. This time, it was the rotating hexagon of death. My worst case scenario. However, I do not let this stop me from putting in a good performance, but yet to no avail. Stay up! God, why do they have to be fucking good at this game also? Nearly 12 and a half hours in, and I returned to the maze round. If you recall, the last time I played this was the closest I have come to victory, only needing to jump off the bouncy pads to reach a crown. But I have gotten better at this game, and my confidence levels were through the roof. I had a bad start, but did not let that affect the faith I had in myself. We could use a career run here. The bit of luck I needed finally fell my way, and I made it to the end with a far advantage over everyone else. Grab it! I went to the wrong side. I'm such a fucking dumbass. I have never been so down on myself in my life. I truly believed it was impossible to win at this game, as luck and a lack of talent had never been on my side. 45 minutes later, I returned to the final level, only for it to be my worst game. I was adamant this would not work out. I don't like my chances right now. I just don't. But just as I was suffering the most, I turned around and saw only one set of footprints in the sand. No, it wasn't Jesus. It was this pink fuck that carried me when I was down, right when I needed him most. Come on, dude. Just fall. Yes! Yes! Make sure I won, actually. Yes! Finally! Fuck yeah! You like that? Just 13 hours and 20 minutes in, I finally got to look myself in the eyes and call myself a champion.